What is going on, fellow game developers? Now, I just want to update you on some of the Unity news that is going on. So obviously in a previous video I said about how I'm now moving away from Unity and not going to use it until something has changed. Now, Unity have put in a new proposal, a new change. It's not fully confirmed yet, it's still under tentative new plan, but Unity will now still take the 20p install fee, or 20 cents. However, they are going to limit the fees to only 4% off your game's revenue. So if your game doesn't make any money and you get a bunch of installs, you will not be affected by this, which is a good thing. But this should have been there at the start, let's be honest. This is kind of a crazy change, and they're basically backpedaling on what they've said, but at the same time, they're trying to make it seem less of an issue for everyone else. Another thing that people had concerns with is how they were going to track this data of installs. Now, apparently, they are going to be allowing the users to self-report the data, which comes with its own issues and it comes with its own issues there. Basically, it's what legal action will happen if data is reported wrong. Is there going to be help with this? I think there's a lot of things that people need to actually find out about this system. How are we going to track that data? Do we need to just look at who's downloaded it or bought the game on Steam and report that data? Because that's not an install, that's a download, and I'm pretty sure we don't know what an install is unless we added tracking ourselves, which again is a privacy concern and should not be done. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. I don't think many people really know what's still going on, and none of this is 100% confirmed. This was all just a tentative new plan they are putting forward. Now, this 4% actually only comes once you earn over $1 million as well, which obviously is a good thing, because that means for people who aren't making that much money, you don't have to pay a single penny to Unity anyway. Now, I think these are better changes, and this is good, but the problem is the trust has been lost, and I think since switching over to using Godot and Unreal, I'm really enjoying Godot especially, and I think I may continue to do Godot content. I may still throw in some Unity content, tutorials here and there for people who want to learn things and who are people who are still going to continue to use Unity. But once again, it's the loss of trust that is the issue. There's too many, this is what we want to do, but we're not going to 100% tell you exactly what it is. There's not enough trust going around right now, and we're still waiting for more information on this new 4% revenue fee. Will it actually go ahead? Who knows? I think, in all honesty, I would rather Unity scrap the 20 cents install fee. Just there should be no install fee on the runtime at all. What the fee should be is 4% off the revenue. Now, that's probably ends up being more money than the 20 cents. However, at least it's an easily monitorable metric. We know what we've earned. We can report that to Unity and then say, cool, here's a percentage off your game. Which, again, also has an issue with a lot of companies want to keep their revenue private and they don't want to disclose it. That's why a lot of people don't use Unreal and would rather use Unity, because they want to keep their company private. It's also a big change with the self-reported data, because originally they said they were going to get this data from a proprietary tools, which, why are they backpedaled? Is this reporting still in there, but they're going to get users to report it? Who knows? It's, again, there's not enough information around, and we don't know what actually is going to happen yet, but we have more news. So this is what they're putting in place. This is what we hope to see. The revenue limit, the 4% limit on the fees for your revenue is a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think in general they should scrap the install fee altogether and just have a percentage revenue fee like Unreal do. Obviously, it ends up meaning you lose more money, but it's just a more monitorable platform. And yeah, I think going forward, I'm still going to be doing Godot tutorials. I'm still going to try and add in some Unreal, VR, 3D, 2D games, and I will also do Unity tutorials if you guys want me to. But again, there's not enough information around what's going on currently, so we're just going to have to see what happens, and hopefully they backpedal altogether and try and rebuild the trust they've lost with all their users. So that's just it for this video. I just wanted to give you a real quick video on an update because of the previous video I did. I don't normally do these videos. They're kind of weird for me to do. I'm not in my car. I'm actually at home, which is nice. And I apologize because I do have a cold. So I sound real rough. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.